Want to look like a 9-ball shark, even if you still miss shots your grandma should make? Let me show you a secret that they don't tell any beginners because they don't want to be shown up or embarrassed at league night. Hold on tight. This one is money. I'm Isaiah. Billiards for beginners, where we lower expectations and raise your game, sometimes, usually, by accident. First, the rules. In 9-ball, you always hit the lowest number on the table first. It doesn't matter what goes in the pocket as long as you hit the lowest number ball first. And if the 9-ball goes in early, you win instant bragging rights, possibly new enemies. Just don't celebrate too hard if it was a total accident. Unless you're playing with your buddies, then do a victory lap, grab their beverage, and maybe establish some dominance. Here's what a beautiful rack looks like. Yeah, I know. 1 ball in front, 9 ball in the center, 2 in the back. If you want to look like a shark immediately, here's the trick. Don't break harder, break smarter. Remember, shark's glad. Place the cue ball just off center, aim slightly left to right of the 1 ball, and try to keep the cue ball near the middle. Controlled break equals silent intimidation. If your cue ball rockets off the table like it's trying to flee the country, congratulations, you mentally lost. The next part is how beginners suddenly look advanced, right? You're not trying to set up trick shots, you're just simply trying to leave the cue ball somewhere that doesn't ruin your next turn. It's revolutionary, I know. Just remember, center of the table equals options. If you're unsure where to leave the cue ball, put it in the center. If you're stressed, put it in the center of the table. If you blacked out mid-shot and regained consciousness because of all the applause, put it in the center. Want to really look like a shark? Learn one safety shot. If you don't have a shot on the table, tap the lowest ball thin and hide the cue ball behind something inconvenient, preferably another ball, not like that weird recliner with the arm pocket. This is legal, it's encouraged, and it's the emotional equivalence of flipping a table, but classier. Pro tip, confidence wins at least 1 ball per rack. 2 if your opponent has self-esteem issues and is slightly fragile, so lean into that. Learn to stop shot and soft follow. The 9 ball becomes less of a chaos ritual and more of a strategy game. Honestly, with fewer table bangs, less profanity, and slightly more dignity. So you don't need to do trick shots. You need control and maybe a better poker face. If this made your game better, hit the follow button because it's probably the only shot you won't scratch on today.